everybody, or good afternoon in Europe, because that's probably where I'm going to get my views is to the east. And the sun's just coming up here in East Tennessee, and I'm going to dig my raised bed red potatoes. Got 6 potatoes to dig, and I'm already sweating. I already did a little water, and I got hot and sweaty. My glasses are fogging up, but I'll try to get through this. Get my glove on. The glove don't fit, you got to quit. That's what they used to say. Get it on. I got my trusty tater box. I don't think I'll fill it, but if I do, that's great. Okay, first potato. If I can find get the second potato out of the way. Okay. Mm, well, I'm getting a few. I'll just keep. Sound like the garbage is going. Okay, let's see. I'll throw it here. Not that many, or not that big. So compared to my other red potatoes, this is not that many, but it's an experiment. I see a little one down there. Oh, there's some more. And a few more. They're little ones. And they're not. First hill. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Now we're getting half decent. Only half decent. Any viewers? Got 11 viewers. Come and chat. $11 viewers. Well, I think that's it. Now below this is a bunch of dead logs, rotting logs, and I can't dig much further. The potatoes didn't go down there, unless they come up later, which could happen. And here's second number 2. Yeah. Okay, this one looks like a bigger plant, so bigger plants, maybe bigger potatoes. Yeah, there's bigger ones there. The little ones. Nine viewers. Oh, there's chats. Do you know you know the Muffin Man on Drury Lane? Only in that movie. What is that movie? I forgot where they referenced that. Oh, geez, it's probably Shrek. Maybe the original Shrek. And SDI Radio is up as the Muffin. If I sound like the Muffin Man, probably. At Dick Spuds. Okay, I'm gonna make sure there's no hiding potatoes in the roots here. And oh, there's one that fell. And in a vine. Is this the morning glory vine? You know, he said he's better. I kind of wrecked his blossom. The morning glory's got to go. That's it. The plant. Okay, here's a big one. And they're not scabby like my yet. Here's a little new potato on top of the old potato. Any more chats? I seem to get chats initially in my live streams and then no one chats. I think it's a YouTube issue. So, oh, this one's got a lot of babies. Another good big one, couple big ones. Oh, boy. I'll get these weeds while I'm, boy. There's a piece of rotten log. Dig a little deeper. Dig a little to the outside. Okay. Oop, there's an escapee. So, oh, what's that? That one tried to get away and come up later. Pretty good. It's not bad for 2 regular hills. Okay, the sun's coming. I got 2 thumbs up. That's good for 6 in the morning. Okay, tater 3. There's I don't know if that's a June bug shell. There's a bug skin laying there. He looks kind of scary. He'll grow something in the garden. He'll help my tomatoes grow. I got some volunteer tomatoes in my corn right there. And I'm gonna dig them up and put them here and try tomatoes in the raised garden and see how they do. Oop, this one's scabby. Looks good. 4 viewers. Yeah, that is weird how these chats I get lively chats and then nothing for the rest of the. Oh, I'm gonna switch to. Just give me a minute. I'm gonna do a couple things. I'm gonna switch to cellular because sometimes I get cut out during Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi's in the house and it's a good 100 feet away. And I'll be back. And I might take a photo and see if see if it starts to count. Okay, I'm counting again. I'm back. Everybody back? Get on the 3rd potato with cellular. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a cicada. I think that's. Ah! You scared me. Get out of here. Go over there and make some noise. Make some noise. Cicada. Okay, back to this tater. That might have been the cicada. When they come out of the ground, they'll shed their skin. And they go up in the trees. and they make a hell of a lot of noise, especially when it's hot, like it's spin. They always talk about these big cicada years, and they don't come here where we are. There's stories of people let their chickens out to eat the cicadas, and the chickens get full, and the cicadas just still all around. So I don't think there's that many ever here. All right. Oop, there's one still in the ground. And there's probably, this looks like a pretty decent hill of potatoes. Still got viewers, shockingly. Feel free to chat if YouTube lets you. That's kind of cool. All these have little babies with them, and I think it's because the plants got mature, and these older potatoes got mature, and the train comes. Pretty nice hill. Getting a load. Oh, there's one down there. Finally getting one half deep. Another one. Whew. 9 viewers. Okay. Good morning. Oh, there's one down there. Nice, deep. Almost to the hugelkultur. Okay. Take along the log here. Nice dirt. This is like, I'm over here in the neighbor's yard, and well, this is really my property on the edge of it. And I went over to the neighbors here that don't take care of their yard, and I mow it, but I take the mulch and stuff and bring over here, plus cut down some trees and brought them over and made a garden bed out of them, and it's pretty successful. And here's another potato. This one might be spectacular. It's lots of stems, and look at those. So that's pretty good. That's pretty typical of a red now. So I'm getting more encouraged that this worked. More babies are riding. And no more chats. I'm lonely. I think that's a YouTube issue. 3 thumbs up. That's nice. Oh boy, that was pretty. Nice. I'm craving that New York potato salad right now, because we got sweet onions and potatoes, and I don't know what else she puts in it. It's got celery seed. I don't know what else. It's got dressing of some sort. It's probably got sour cream in it. I don't know, it's not even sour. It might be ranch. I don't know what it is. I'll have to look at the recipe. But New York deli potato salad is terrific. And it gets better as it sits in the fridge. it just tastes better and better. The onions get more into the whole salad, and it flavors it. It's just absolutely delicious. So I'm going to put that request in for Nana to make a New York Deli potato salad. You probably can find that online, and it'll kick that mustard. You know, this one's scabby. You need some work. It'll kick that mustard potato salad to the curb if you like it, and you probably will. So, okay, I think that one's done, and that was respectable. And get these weeds pulled. I'm gonna bring in some, ooh, got a free nail for my trouble. Oh boy, give me a sec. Sorry. Okay. I had to, I was sweating into my eyes and it was hurting. And I had to take my shirt, and I forgot my do-rag this morning to get the sweat, absorb the sweat. And that's what happened. And I thought, well, I was kind of thinking, I don't need no do-rag. The sun's not up. But it's sure humid. And here's number 5. It's probably got a lot of little ones because oops, I felt something down here. Oh, that was just some of the soil. Yeah, last time I dug the white ones, a potato escaped the flower or the garden bed. Well, this one's pretty good sized. Yeah. Okay. Mm. 11 viewers. That's good. And that'd be cool if half of them were in Europe at tea time or Swedish fika, having their little mid-morning meal. Watch me dig potatoes. That one's clear out here. Oh, no, that's the original hole. Okay. Let's see. Speaking of holes, there's some holes in the desert I heard about yesterday. In the desert mountains. Okay. All right. That could be good. Big one down there. That's good. Kind of makes it worthy. Ten viewers. That's good. Pretty good for morning. Yeah, I'm digging these now because it's cooler out. It's relatively doesn't feel. Oh boy, one lay down in there. Good. Scabby though. And this is the last of my potatoes this year. Unless there's some volunteers, which let me pop. Oh, actually, there's one little volunteer that's growing up next to the watermelon, but it's still not ready. So I'll dig that one in a few weeks. Okay. Last one. Oh. Over there. Boy. That's a decent amount. This one doesn't have very many vines. Is that rotten, or I got to clean that one up good and see what's going on. This one I pulled, and these vines they're alive though, but they were like, they rotted. They were rotting under the ground, so I'm concerned that the taters, yeah, there's white stuff on there. On that one, this one looks better. Yeah. Ugh. I hope that's the seed potato. It's rotten. So we're having a little rotten going on. Phew. That might be, yeah, this one was kind of a disaster. But the vines were still alive, relatively. Ooh, it's rotten potato hill. Okay, that's live and learn. It should have been dug 2 weeks ago. That one's kind of half rotten. I'll clean it up. There's too much microbes in this good new soil. There's cord one. So I lost about 3-4 potatoes on that hill. So there we go. That's it with the potatoes. And that last one was disappointing. That they're rotten. A good number of them were rotten, just totally rotten. So I was thinking of digging this hill earlier because that one there was starting to die down first. I'm trying to get OJ's glove off. I'll put this phone down. Ugh. Where's the other glove? Phew. Okay. That's done. I'll turn these icky ones. Boy, those are hardly salvageable. So 7 viewers, good. And I'm done with these potatoes. And one more to dig later when it matures. It's a volunteer up in the watermelons. And while I'm still here, I'll look through this garden bed and show everybody what's going on with the rest of it. Here I put in volunteer cabbage. They were growing in my third corn. My third corn is up there, and it's head high, and the tassels are barely showing. So we're probably gonna have some 8-foot corn, hopefully with some big ears on it. But here is some cabbage that came amongst the corn. I had some mulch I was finishing up on, and it had cabbage seed in it when I threshed it out in the house, and I threw the vines in the compost or the leaf pile. I really didn't want cabbage all over the garden initially, but I did get some that grew in with the corn, and I brought them over here. I think there's one more cabbage over there still, but I'm gonna find another place for it. This area is used up, and I can't add any more. I mean, I could, but they'll be a little crowded. And I may leave these tops here, and when I mow, I'll just chop them and mulch them and throw them back in the bed. Now, here's my fourth planting of corn in this garden bed. And I'm really excited how it's going to turn out because corn loves organic matter. And a little bit of a problem with this corn is on this far side is this bean vine shades it quite a bit in the afternoon. But this the neighbors over across this is a basically a junkyard, but they repair, and they cut a lot of their trees out. So this here gets direct sunlight for about 4 hours in the morning, but this edge over this towards the beans only gets like maybe 1 or 2 in the afternoon. It barely gets enough sunlight, but since it's a raised bed, it's got a foot start. It's got a foot jump on height. So when this corn begins to tassel, it should be as tall as the fence and compete with the beans. And I had to throw a bunch of bean vines over yesterday when I picked them because they were starting to grab the corn, and that's no good. So, but I had the beans planted before I had this garden bed idea come to mind. So it's kind of a conflict, but it'll just be an experiment on how much crowded, lack of sunlight on corn. One year, I think it was 2018, 14 viewers. That's great. What? That doesn't make sense. I didn't hide anybody. Maybe I hit a button. Sorry if I deleted your chats. What was I getting at? I don't know. It's about the corn. Beans, threw the beans over. And look at the blossoms on the bean. It's going to be loaded. I yesterday afternoon I took potatoes and green beans and boiled them and added bacon and onions, sauteed onions, and that's good. And the family doesn't know what they're missing. They said, "Oh, that's not done right." So, well, it's done right by me. All right, corn. I don't know. I was going to say something and I got distracted. I don't know. It was something good, I thought. Okay, here's the giant Marconi peppers. That Nana, she wanted giant Marconis. She says they're sweeter, but they're starting to put on peppers. Let's look at this one. It's close. There's 2 there. They're starting to blow up. They're really tall. They're tall because it probably got good soil. And here's one here. They took a while to put on peppers, but they got a very strong foundation, lots of leaves, and in a strong stem. I probably need to brace them up a little, but it's going to be hard to brace them up in the soil because I'll dig down a little bit, and then there's rotten logs, and to put a stick down in there might be difficult. So they might be, I technically could do a little bit of a tie to the fence on those, on the fence side, and secure them a little bit. And there's this power pole maybe on this one. But I was going to drag that tomato over. I'm going to drag this tomato over and fasten to the pole and let it climb so it won't interfere with the peppers as much. And I got some volunteer tomatoes. Those are good candidates to take to that where I had just dug the potatoes. Now this tomato here, it'll probably have to stay because they might, if I dug that, I might kill it. And I got a lot of volunteers, so I see there's a bitty small volunteer down there. That's a good candidate. And here is a nightshade plant, and don't really want it there, but boy, the berries are really delicious. Hey, I don't know if I can go over there and check that plant out. there's a plant in this lot of nightshade that may have its berries may be ripening. And here's a tomato that I'm gonna leave. I could probably take something and I'll angle it out away from the corn and keep it from interfering. But there's a pile, this corn hill's got like 4 tomatoes on it. I only need 6. I got plenty of volunteers. And I don't know, I might take the other volunteers and take to the main garden and plant where there was corn or potatoes. Just have to decide where, or leave them. I don't like leaving tomatoes in the corn. It'll interfere, especially if something that's not getting light. And here's my okay, I guess I'm about done. Yeah, I got to be done because I got to take my daughter to summer school here in 10 minutes. So thanks for watching. This was very good. Jim Miller's Garden. Thanks for watching. I like to do a main garden video as soon as possible because there's so much stuff to harvest and reorganize, and and I do most of my garden work now in the evenings towards dark and even before sunrise, like today, and get stuff done because I'm hot and sweaty right now. So thanks for watching, and Jim Miller's Garden. Talk to you later.